We continue this week with the first Nigerian content workshop organized by the members of the Distinguished Senate Committee on Petroleum Resources Upstream, which took place in Calabar, Cross River State. In conclusion this week, our presentations will bring the representative of the Acting Executive Secretary, NCDMB, a panel discussion contribution, and also exclusive interviews from the distinguished senators, some CEOs of Nigerian oil and gas companies that were present at the workshop, and the facilitator of the event. Let's go to the conference now in Calabar.
The address by the Vice President of Nigeria was read on his behalf by Dr. Yemi Dikbolu, Special Advisor to the President on Economic Matters. He stated that there has been minimal implementation of the policies as stated in the Act, but there is meaningful progress. He went further to salute the pioneers of the Act. He said the Act will be tested by the declining of oil prices and suggests the economy be diversified. The Vice President said this present administration is interested in creating an enabling environment for the Act to be implemented fully. He concluded his address by suggesting how the policy can be well-shaped and implemented.
I urge you to look at the compliance level of the extant legislation policy very closely. I similarly urge you to bring up recommendations and propose models that will further shape the policy and legislation in the following areas amongst others: infrastructure development, fiscal incentives, increased transparency in the implementation of local content, especially through improved data for tracking and monitoring of progress being made in the sector, human resource development, access to credit facilities, extension of the local content policy to other sectors of the economy, development of domestic in-country value addition to transform Nigeria into a self-reliant exporter of refined products, energy, power and oil, and economic diversification, job and wealth creation, especially by supporting medium, small and micro enterprises.
The Director Upstream presented next, explaining the reasons for the oil crisis in Nigeria, which includes new countries now participating in the sale of oil.
Some of us cannot explain why we have problem, why our oil is not selling, or why there's drastic fall in oil price. It's because newcomers have come into play. Years back in 1970, there were only 5 countries in the whole of Africa that produced crude oil, and Nigeria was the largest crude oil producer in Africa. Today, we realize about 18 countries are producing petrol, including Chad, Niger, Cameroon, and the rest.
He spoke of the breakdown of pipes by vandals or militants.
We have 4 refineries, 2 in Port Harcourt, 1 in Warri, and 1 in Kaduna. The moment NNPC pump this crude oil product to the refineries, they are being hacked down. That is, if the pipelines are broken down by vandals or by militants or by just saboteurs. So this is causing a lot of problems.
Furthermore, the available refineries do not meet our local consumption, and so petrol is being imported to supplement.
The refineries are not producing to a maximum local consumption level. That is why we have to import petrol, real petrol, we call it downstream, from outside. And sometimes the bills are so high.
Next was the address given by the CEO Marine Platforms, Mr. Taufik Adebite. He spoke on the small and medium enterprises (SMEs), stating that in the oil and gas sector, small contracts give away serious monies, and so it's important that the SMEs in the sector are seen from the right perspective.
When the topic was sent that I should come and talk about SMEs, a friend of mine said I should not call Marine Platforms an SME. But I beg to differ, because we should not despise days of little beginnings. And of course, in the oil and gas industry, what do we call SMEs? When we set out in 2001, I had a cousin with Nigerian Natural Gas Limited. And I told her that we wanted to do contracts with them. She said, what do you want to do? I said, we will do something that's very hard. Something hard will be sustainable. Something hard will be enduring. that we don't want to be a briefcase company. She did mention to me that what we call small contracts in NLNG are indeed very big. To supply food can be as high as $20–30 million. So it's important for us to contextualize SMEs within the upstream oil and gas industry. We're talking about very serious monies.
As an SME, the company had to build the right structural foundation to enable them to be trusted and not pitied in allocation of contracts. And this is a sure way to make outstanding